Good morning. Today, I'd like to speak a little bit about kindergartens and nursery schools. Actually, yesterday I had a lesson with one of my regular students, and I was thinking uh, and wondering about opinions of somebody who actually doesn't have children and really have a lot to talk about kindergartens. Yeah, I was surprised. Yeah. Actually, I can tell I have my own experience, of course. I put my oldest son, who is almost 3 years old, to the nursery school last year in the autumn. So he was almost 2 years old in that time. It was a special nursery school, private, and they had very good attitude to children. There were just a few of them, and there were only three teachers, so it was a very pleasant surrounding for children. And I believe that the change from our home to get outside for a little while only without mommy was really good. Yeah, I think that he made it, and that kindergarten, or actually nursery school, helped us a lot. Yeah. Yeah, I know that's the question. If to put actually so little child to nursery school or kindergarten, basically, I would tell that children are too small, but I understand, truly understand people who need to work, of course, who need to go to work, or they could lose it, or they need really money. That's not fun nowadays, really. But my case was basically based on the fact that we live here alone, and being only with a child all the time at home was not so easy as you can think. Yeah, and when you have really all the rest of the family away, far away, that they can't help you and regularly babysit, I believe that it is really better also for a child to have a different collective around. Yeah. Therefore, I decided to put my child, the only child, my son, to the nursery school, and also because of the fact that I was already pregnant in the time, and I wanted him to get used to it. Yeah. And then in the spring, when my children were born, my twins, so we had to choose a good kindergarten. Actually, I would never believe how really responsible this activity can be. I can tell that it is um, really hard to choose well, because everything can seem perfect, and everything can suit you. Yeah. The best choice for us would be surely the kindergarten in our village, but it was completely full. Yeah, there are too many children. Yeah, so we were thinking about a few kindergartens in the surrounding, in the neighboring villages. And actually, we had two favorite ones where we were accepted. One was bigger, kindergarten. I believe they have there even five classes, probably. So, on one hand, you would tell that they can be more specialized for needs of these really small kids. My son is now 3 years old, almost. But on the other hand, when there is only one class, and there are probably 20, 22 kids together, and they can easily learn from older ones. Yeah, the speaking and their behavior. Yeah, children are in this way behaving like a sponge. Yeah, they really take everything from the surrounding. Yeah, everything what was the problem at home, there is no problem. Yeah, eating, sleeping, and all these habits. Yeah, that's really amazing for parents, I believe. Yeah. Yeah, so finally, also with our neighbors, we decided to put our small children to this small kindergarten. And you don't know how I am happy for that. Of course, I believe there can be also some incident, some conflict, but I can tell that a few days after a few days, my son visited at this kindergarten. I went to the other one for some papers, and I saw there really this small class of not even 3-year-old kids, and can't imagine. It was just a group of crying children. Yeah. So I felt horribly just to see that. Yeah, I was crying also almost. Yeah. That was really horrible, unimaginable for me, and just imagination that my son would be there in the middle, yeah, crying also. Wow, horrible, yeah, really spine chilling. So I am really happy that he is there in this smaller kindergarten because a teacher never told that he would cry there. There are only 4 or 5 so small kids, so they really behave as the older ones do, and I think that that was really one very good decision. I'm really happy with that. Yeah. And I hope that my son will still like it so much as he does now.